Shot, 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 shots. Everybody, shot, shot. Yeah, welcome back to 31 Days of Shooters. Today we've got some vodka, and we've got Hear Me Roar with the Lannister seal because I drink and I know things. So we're gonna go old school here, talking about things I know about some old school shooters, of which there are many, and this is just a small selection. Hopefully the camera's straight. Looks a little off from here, but anyway, yeah, we don't want to reshoot that, do we? We're gonna restart. Or no, we're not. Fuck it. Hey, if we're off center, it's just a Batman Villain's Lair. Which, what does that say about me? Anyway, cheers. Ooh, that was rough. Okay. I mean, honestly, I do prefer some Absolute because it's in my blood. Being a Viking. Ooh. But okay, today, like I said, we're going old school. So I know some of Gradius is old school. All of Gradius is old school. Although I don't really consider PS2 to be retro. And honestly, I still haven't done my retro classification video. So look forward to that sometime in the channel when I remember to film it. But we're going all the way back to, was it 79? Maybe. We're going to find out if the copyright's listed here. Oh, is that why well, I need another plastic one of these doohickeys, apparently. But this is a Famicom disc system of Galaga on side A, which I'm not going to talk about yet, and Galaxian on side B. Now, like Scramble, which I didn't mention in the 31 Days of Gradius video, that was the ancient ancestor or grandfather of Gradius, although the bar just told you where you were in the stage relative to the end of the thing. Galaxian was a very basic one-screen shooter, but with much the same properties as Galaga. But you can see, and these are getting really even more rare. I don't think for the disc system games that they or maybe copied from original Famicom or whatever, I don't think they had, because this is on cartridge, of course, I don't think they had proper manuals like the bound ones I've shown you in Metroid. But they did have these little things, and it tells you how to play some of the characters. You can see it there, well, also on the front, but one screen. And your ship looks pretty, it looks like it's got the warp nacelles there, so they may have been copying Star Trek a little bit. Do we have a copyright on it? Yes, we do, in microscopic fonts. 1979, I was right. And then it also says 1984, which must be when they brought the cartridge to the Famicom. But yeah, Galaxian, gonna play that piece of history first. And then, we can take a look at this, because this was also included, the paper manual of Galaga. Not too much different there. You can see it tells you that you want to get sucked up by the alien ship, so you can shoot that down and then get your double ship going. And yeah, this is really like, not Galaxian, but this is probably one of the earliest shooters I played. Again, I don't know if I had it or not way back in the day. I had Xevious, I had Gradius, but I don't know if I had Galaga. And I'm just opening up the box without even showing you. There's the front, there's the back. Again, one screen shooter, really interesting. Hope that label's proper. But you got label there. You got side end label there. Interesting. It even says Namcot on the. I don't know if you can see it, but it's carved into the cartridge. That's just freaking awesome. And on the back, so this was the 5th release for the Famicom from them. And some companies like to do that, and even continued on to the PC Engine. Some games are numbered, like, I think, well, a lot of them did that actually, but for the PC Engine. But yeah, Namco did that for a while for this. Whoa. This is, okay. Interesting manual here. So it just unfolded. It's got Operation, which is how to play. What else is that? The character. Okay, so it just shows you the ship and a few enemies. Let's Play and techniques on the back. But again, I guess they couldn't really do a big manual because it is tucked into a smaller box. You'll notice that there's no plastic insert and it's much smaller than any of the usual Famicom games I show you. But this is copyright 1981 and this version was 85 for the home release. So there you go. Interesting bit of trivia there. But yeah, Galaga's gonna be fun. It's all about score in that game. Score and survival. Well, I mean, most of the shooters are about survival, but most of the shooters are about survival. Woo! Again, I hope I get this all in one take because we really don't need to be drinking too much. So that's Galaga and Galaxian. Okay. Movie, and I mean, there's tons of shooters I could play. This next one is also on the Famicom Disk System, and only on the Famicom Disk System here in Japan. Although it was one of my favorites, and I guess it was released under Ultra, but I don't remember it being under Ultra because I thought it was Konami, or maybe that's just my adult self, or even younger self, knowing that Ultra was Konami. But we've got one of my personal favorites, Gyrus. Oh shit! So we're going in the horizontal, got the vertical, got the one screen, and here we've got possibly the only circular shooter. I mean, I can't think of another shooter that is circular. I can think of twin stick shooters, which are a little bit different and not included in this month. But you got be careful, especially when you're plugging it in. So you got the disc here, again, artwork here. Both sides A and B are Gyrus, and they've got the great classical music here. In fact, I think some of the tracks may have been either my first introduction to the classical tracks or, you know, very early on. But I really enjoyed it. And then we got the manual here, and you do have to be careful with these because they're bound by with whatever glue that is in the middle, and it's very fragile, especially after 36 years, because I believe this was 1986. You know, same Famicom disc information, story. Okay, might need to read that. But, wow, even more story. Whoa. I'm just gonna take a quick Gyrus. I don't see Big Viper, Katakana anywhere. But that was just a quick one. Of course, there's the solar system. Because it's 3 warps to the next planet, or 2 warps, or whatever. And you go through and you fight the enemies attacking us, which is really cool. There's the control patterns, and I just love this game, man. I mean, I love Gradius, I love Gyrus. What can I say? Konami did some great stuff back in the day, and they never followed it up. Even there's A and right? Because I mean, it's a weird concept. Because like it's a cone and it's sort of first person, but it's not. Yeah, you know what I mean. If you played it, you understand what I'm trying to say. If you haven't played it, then you gotta play it because it's one of my favorite shooters. And yeah, there we go. And apparently, it's radically different from the arcade because I may have misread it, but I don't think there were bombs in the original version. And then you get 4 or 6. But the trick is to hit it in the middle of 2 of them, so you blow 2 up at the same time. That's how you conserve bombs. And I think I made it to... Well, I made it really far. Maybe to Mars without even using the Konami code. So we're definitely going to beat this month. Got more enemies. There's an 8 again. Save your bombs. Use them between the things. I didn't realize there was that much difference between these guys, but power-up parts and how to take care of your disc coon. And disc cell, there's some error messages, and they're even advertising Gradius 2. Look at that. Hey, 31 day and Snatcher? Is that PC Engine only? Man, Konami was doing some great stuff back in '88. Coming soon, Go for No Yabo, which would be Gradius 2 for the MSX. Look at that. That's just crazy, man. Konami killing it. This says 1988. I thought it was 86. I could be wrong. But at any rate, it's between Galaga and the next game, so I'm not going to be playing them out of order. And you can't teach that. Also, quick shout out to the Gradius shirt. Had to wear it. I mean, obviously I'm recording this ahead of time, so I'm not quite done with the Gradius block. But Gradius is old school anyway, so yeah. Great games, great shooters. And this is going to be a special treat. And shout outs to the Game Chasers for this one, because I think it was Billy. He said N.Squadron, also known as Area 88, is a really good freaking game and one of his favorite shooters. There's the back here, so I thought I'd pick it up, try it out. Of course, another horizontal shooter. Yeah, I have this massive Excel file. It has them by company in some cases, type, old school, modern, horizontal, vertical, you name it. I did a lot of work and a lot of research to get in here. There's that. It's a little dirty on the back, but hopefully I can clean that up using some sort of gunk. Not retro bright, because I think that's for other stuff, for the plastic that's whatever. Oh wow, it's got a comic to start off here, much like F-Zero. Don't know if that's in the American version or not, or European, who knows. There's the controls. Game start. Choose your character. Yeah. So that'll be cool. You got Shane, Mickey, and Greg. Names are probably totally changed for localization. How the screen looks. Game level, control pad, options, the mission. Kosei. Must be mission briefing. Again, this is all new to me too, so this is going to be fun. There we go. Shin Kazuma. Okay, Mickey Simon. Japanese, American, and who's Greg? gates from Denmark. Oh wow, interesting. And then some items you can pick up. So I mean, that's the thing. A lot of these games will go one or two ways. You got the Gradius type, which collects the items, and then you choose the power up you get, or you get the art type, where you get the items, and that selects what item or weapon you're gonna use. So, I mean, can't say what this is gonna be. Or there's a third type, like Thunder Force, where you power up each of your items, and then you hit the button to select which weapon you're gonna use. And that's really cool. But what is this? Player, the plane introduction to planes. Tiger Shark. Oh, nice. Tomcat. Like, I'm not gonna use that. Big Top Gun fan. And if you haven't seen Maverick, oh my God, what are you doing with your life? A10 Stealth Ray. Cool. Crusader. Ifrit. Okay, and then we've got sub-weapon introductions. Look at all that good stuff. This is gonna be fun. Man, that's gonna be fun. And some closing techniques here. Boom. And an advertisement for Final Fight. Boom. Man. Yeah. I'm digging it. Shooters, this was a great idea. Thanks again, Luke Morris 1. Because there are 31 Gradius games. How am I going to do 31 days? Let's do shooters. Genius. Okay, moving on. We've got the Mega Drive. Whoa, need to get that some love. We got Thunder Force 4. Again, highly recommended series. I think the MD here. Whoa, what is that? Just a sticker. The MD here, that is the part that gets faded the worst on Mega Drive games, so be careful with that. There's the back, if we haven't seen it. Open this up. And yeah, we'll see if Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Thunder Force 4, end label, that's good stuff. I don't know why, it seems like these get browner and look a little bit dirtier than other games, but I don't know, that could just be me. Is that not in right? Or is that just bubbling? That's weird. No, it's gotta be that way. Oh, anyway. Thunder Force 4, yeah, and I don't know, some manuals have holes and others don't. Is that a normal thing, or did somebody do that to put it in some sort of booklet? Please let me know, seriously, in the comments. Thunder Force 4, boom. Got some story in blue on blue. Why would you do that? Oh, that's... I mean, it's legible, and Yomigana is certainly a lot more clear than the Dragon Ball Super manga. Woo, some control in the system. Start, control mode, engine power. I mean, this was really difficult when I tried it, but really fun. And that's the thing, shooters may or may not be your genre. I mean, I kind of suck at shooters, if we're being honest. Luke is a shooter guy. He'll kill a shooter. But, I mean, they're fun to play. They're never boring. There's so much action, and most of the time, you know, if you die, it's your fault. Like I said during the Gradius block, I was dying more to hitting the walls, my fault, than the enemy fire. Although sometimes they will come from behind and nail you out of nowhere. Or like, what? There was a bullet there? I didn't even see that. So, but I don't even know what that is. Shi Yo Jo no Go Chewy. Oh, okay. Like how to play and be careful. What is Gals Club? Lineup, Thunder Force 2, 3, whatever you are, whatever that is, and some stuff. But yeah, so That's going to be great. I mean, all of these are going to be fun to play. I'm so glad I decided to do shooters. We've got 3 more, I believe. This next one is really freaking weird, and you may have heard of it, Cho Aniki. And just look at the back, see what I mean. So yeah, I could have done a bizarre block with this and one of the games I'll present next. But super CD-ROM system. And again, if I hadn't been able to get my PC Engine up and running, I would have had to substitute 3 great games that I wanted to play. Of course, Gradius I would have just watched on YouTube, and actually I did after I played it, but because you can't not have all the Gradiuses. But Cho Aniki, okay, again, there's the OB, not faded, a little bit loose. You want to be careful with that. And that's all there is. How to play, options, power up, game over, and controls. And that's it. Backside is that. So, I mean, that is the skimpiest manual I think I've seen outside of the modern era, which doesn't have them. But, I mean, the PC Engine was known for shooters, and if you don't know how a shooter works, then they're pretty easy to figure out. But that's Cho Aniki. Again, some people may criticize the art style, but it's going to be fun. Hopefully I can beat that. And yeah, moving on. We've got Sengoku Ace and Sengoku Blade. I will be playing Sengoku Ace this time, and I think it's pretty obvious why I picked that one up. Now, obviously it's on PlayStation 2, but it's a port from the arcade, and it even says Psycho Shooting Collection Volume 2, and those have also been popular recently on Switch, so you could probably pick this one up pretty easily. Ace and Blade there. Disc and the manual. And what do we got in here? Ace and Blade. Okay, it starts off with Ace. Now one of them is horizontal and the other is vertical, which is really weird because most games in a series keep this looks like vertical. Most games in the series will be consistent. Again, controls and options and stuff like that. Got the characters. It's gonna be fun. Again, I can't say I've played much of it. I picked it up more for the artwork, but we're gonna enjoy that. And then yeah, the right page was Sengoku Blade, which we will not be playing. So that is horizontal, as you can see. Again, so weird that a series would transition like that. But, I mean, Life Force sort of did. It did the horizontal and vertical stages together, so, you never know. Controls. I mean, the artwork should be better, as it's a more modern game compared with the first one. But we're playing the first one first, and then what do we got here? There's ads for Strikers. So that's Psycho Collection Volume 1. There's Psycho Collection Volume 3. Soul Divide and Dragon Blaze. Or, I could just read the English that's written right there. But, yeah, so we'll really see if Psycho is Psycho. For my Japanese speakers in the audience, you might get that bad dad joke. But yeah, that's the Psycho Shooting Collection Volume 2, Sengoku Ace, and Sengoku Blade. And finally, well, we're not closing out. the retro block. We are closing the retro block with this game. But hopefully we can get a trip to Mikado in, because that's the one of 2 places I know that has some great shooters. So hopefully we'll find something interesting that we don't have in the collection and not spend a fortune beating it, or just a couple hundred yen and probably die a lot. But last but not least, and I said bizarre block, Sexy Parodius is definitely going to fit into that block. That side looks good. This side, sadly, is a little bit faded. So, don't know what we're going to do about that. I guess we can just copy this end and stick it there as sort of a cover. But it did come with the Obi. Boom. That looks beautiful. And that felt weird. Are you cracked? No. Okay, that's some weird design. Never mind. I almost freaked out just now. But yeah, it's just an insert here on this rather, I forgot what the word is. I forgot the word right now. I used it in another video, but PlayStation only larger jewel case. Somebody will know what I'm talking about. Get that back in there. Okay, and yeah, we even have the postcard, so this is really complete. The only bad thing is that faded thing. Manual here. Boom, boom. And actually, I did play this at one of the game nights. And then I decided to pick it up. And out of the 2 Parodius games I have, I think I'm going to make this one. Give the PlayStation some love for 31 days. Story. Again, shooters with a story mode. I mean, it seems amusing, but, you know, why not? How to play and what the screen looks like. Wow, that's a lot of hearts. More how to play. And power up bells. Okay, so yellow is score. Super bomb is blue. Giant bell is green. Kanji Aruki Sanda. Haruki Thunder is white. Something's red, and Midnight Capsule Bell is purple. Okay, I just... What? So that's how you get the different power-ups. Sexy Parodius All-Stars. We've got Lord British, Big Viper, there's Toby, and Ewan. So, there's some of the characters there. And again, it's a parody of Gradius, so everything's going to be weird, and it's going to be SD, and it's going to be cute. Got Hikaru and Akane, and then Samba and Mambo. So some fish characters and some bunny girls. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you know Parodius, then wow, even more. Gabriel, Michael, but they're pig angels. And Koitsu and Aikitsu. Kind of looking like Pepsi Man there. So there's even more crazy characters to choose from. And I thought there was something else. There's Black Viper, Shooting Star, Miru Chibu, Option. Okay, no clue. Anyway, oh wow, okay. So I guess they've got... Oh, there's 2 players and who they're weak and strong against. Or something like that. Weird. Okay. Apparently you can choose different routes here and actually switch between the routes. So yeah, some stage introductions. And yeah, again, it's just a spoof of the Gradius series because Gradius, I'm not going to say Gradius is life, but I mean, hey, Gradius is a freaking awesome shooter. You know it, I know it, and hopefully more people are going to know it after watching these videos in 31 days, and you're not getting in there nicely. There we go. Okay, OB safe and sound. Yeah, so Sexy Parodius, gonna be fun. That's gonna close it out for our retro block. Obviously, like I said, there's hundreds and hundreds of old school shooters. This is just a small portion, but I can only do so much in 31 days. And yeah, so hope you're enjoying 31 days. Again, if you're doing the shots, drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive. Do not drink and text. And yeah, if you're playing the games, hope you're enjoying them too. Again, 31 days of shooters. Thanks for watching. We're going to do another block real soon and a couple of special videos. Like I said, hopefully we can get a trip out to Mikado, but we'll see. But until next time, have a good one.